Hi, ladies. Welcome back to the channel, or welcome if this is your first time. This is the Black Girl Global Soul Tribe, where we are Black women who are just all about self growth, self development. Through just different ways of living, we realize that we are not a monolith group. We are diverse in our interests, in our desires in life. So that's what this channel is all about. This is specifically a safe space for neurodivergent girlies and maybe some of us that have mental health issues like maybe depression or anxiety. This is a perfect space for us to share some tips and just really grow together and cultivate ourselves and just bloom together. So yesterday, I hope you can see these wonderful pictures that I took yesterday. There's not that many, but yes, I you can see them as I speak. I took a really long walk. I probably walked for about a total of 6 to 7 hours. I walked almost um, the length of a marathon when I checked my steps and how long I'd walked. I'd walked almost the length of a marathon, which is crazy. But that's just typical me. I tend to walk a lot. So I did take breaks in between. And whilst I was on this walk, I was just thinking about how important exercise is, especially if you are someone that suffers from anxiety or depression. It is essential for you to exercise every single day. And when I say exercise, I don't mean you need to be lifting 300-pound weights every single day in the gym. You don't need to spend 3 hours in the gym. You don't need to walk 6 to 7 hours every day like I did yesterday. That was just a one off. I don't do that every day. That is just an extreme case. But it is so important to have a healthy exercise routine. It is mandatory for our bodies to get an adequate amount of exercise, whether it's dancing, walking, running, you're in the gym, treadmill, Pilates, yoga, whatever it is. It's so important to move your body for your mental health and your physical health as well, and for your youth. The more you exercise, the more you're active, the younger you look and the better you feel. And for those of us that have anxiety, I know I do, I sometimes have debilitating thoughts about my life. And I find that exercise has helped me to kind of control these thoughts and manage these thoughts, especially something as simple as walking, which is why I'm able to walk for such a long distance, because I really forget about the time and forget about everything, and just I'm in this meditative state where I'm just walking and just relaxing and enjoying life. And especially now where I am, it's springtime, the sun is out, and you can see in these wonderful pictures everything is just gorgeous. So I get to be around nature and hear the birds and the trees and the butterflies, and just really just connect with myself again and not be so stressed out about maybe things that are going on in my personal life. So it's so important. If you have anxiety, if you suffer from depression, you need to exercise, you need to do something. I know we have days where we can't get out of bed. That has happened to me recently. And I'm just now trying to get back into my exercise routine. And the issue with me being neurodivergent, I also have an all or nothing mindset. Sometimes I'll think I need to do like 50,000 steps a day in order for me to actually be fit. But a little really goes a long way. If you can only do 2,000 steps, that's better than nothing. If you can do 5,000, 10,000, whatever you can manage in a day is great. But exercise is so important, and it does wonders not only for your mental health but your self-esteem as well. Just that feeling of accomplishing something makes you just remember that, okay, I'm capable. Yes, I might be anxious, yes, I might have depression, I might not be neurotypical, but I am fully capable. And doing a little bit of exercise is a good way of reminding yourself that, and building that discipline and building that self-esteem. And it has been so essential to my life as well. So I need every single one of you to have a exercise in your daily routine. Please, you need to do it for yourself, for your sanity. It's so important. We're completely stressed out in this world with work and all our constant demands that we have. We might be going through personal issues, whatever it is you're going through, just try and get that bit of exercise. You can spare 10 minutes every day just to walk, just a little walk. Even if you're walking to the shop and back, that's better than nothing. So I recommend for you girlies to get some exercise. For me, I find walking is the best remedy for my anxiety, and also running. I like long distance running, but obviously these are things that you have to build up to. So if you're a complete beginner, just start with walking, start with a jog, something simple, and eventually work your way up to that. But yes, guys, exercise really is wonderful. And I find that I'm looking younger as well now that I have a consistent exercise routine. I get compliments on my skin. Um, People say that I don't look like I'm turning 25 this year, which is wonderful. I love looking young. I like feeling young. And I like being able to run wherever I want to go and to walk long distances. I think that is something that I'm extremely grateful for. And yeah, it just makes, when you're going through a hard time, especially, you can just take a walk. It just makes life worth living again. It just reminds you that maybe my stress or my anxieties, they're really not that serious. Like at the end of the day, I could just go for a walk and everything is gonna be just fine. So this is your reminder that if you have anxiety, it's necessary for you to exercise. If you have depression, it is so necessary for you to exercise. Just start a little and build it up. A little really does go a long way. And once you have that habit, you always naturally fall back into it. I mean, yeah,